Sometimes I'll come out early just to watch it develop. Uh, if you watch the edges of the olive tree, you'll see them posting up, looking, seeing what the lay of the land is, because you can get woolly here. It can turn into an aerial mosh pit.
Oh no, good to know.
By having the feeders close together, it restricts the airspace, and that calms the fighting over food down a little. But they're hummingbirds, and they'll fight for anything else. They hold grudges.
And for their mating, they're not like a mate for life.
They're barely a mate for the moment.
Okay.
They're all sluts.
As soon as they made it, the male is done. And as soon as the babies leave the nest, mom's done.
Yep.
Hummingbird babies are not nurtured. Gravity teaches them to fly, and hunger teaches them to hunt. Feeders on the outskirts are favorites for the migratory birds because they can set up and own one feeder all to themselves. This time of year, the migrators that get here have just crossed the Baja or the Sonora Desert. And so they get here and they have to gain weight and rehydrate and all that good stuff because the first obstacle they see going north is the Mojave.
So we come to Palm Springs to gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we do.
They don't go to Trader Joe's.
How long have you been doing this?
8 years.
8 years. Yeah. And they just know now.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the birds here, the Costas and Blackfins anyway, most of them are born right here. And they've known me the whole time. And there are migrators that make a point of being seen when they come through on migration.
He's on the map.
I'd love to read my Yelp reviews from the hummingbirds.
Good grub, fair price.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shade, water, food.
That was close.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll be so close that it'll feel like they hit you, but they haven't. Because they displace so much air flying. Especially at speed.
Yeah, I've definitely never heard them fly right by my ear before.
Can't say that anymore.
Yeah. She does not like to be trifled with. They're desert birds. This is as big as they're going to get.
Yeah.
Usually the bigger hummingbirds, like the Annas and Swapsholes, they go up the coast because there's more food. They don't need to carry the extra weight across the deserts.
And then they just find a safe tree and that's where they sleep at night.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. They need good cover because they go into suspended animations. It's called torpor. And their respirations and everything just really slows to a crawl. And they do a lot of body repair because being a hummingbird during daylight is strenuous. And so being in torpor, it can look like they're dead because they aren't responsive to anything. And that's why a lot of the indigenous cultures associate them with resurrection and rebirth and stuff like that. And sun gods because they're only out in daylight. And they are aggressive and territorial, so warriors love them because they consistently punch above their weight. I've seen one little female hummingbird like that chase a full-grown roadrunner away from the olive tree where she had her nest. When they're breeding is when the predators come out. It's the only time they stay still. Sometimes it isn't so much that they fly away, they just vanish. I've known that girl for about 6 years.
Yeah.
How long have they lived?
9
Yeah?
tops, but very few of them make it to that because their life is pretty precarious.
Yeah.
They live on the absolute edge of existence. Their heartbeats, respirations, and wing cycles are all 80 beats a second. In an 80th of a second, they have one heartbeat, one respiration, and one cycle of the wing. That's insane. Their blood circulates so fast that it works like a gyro, and that's how they stay stable in the air. They've got this core of liquid pulsing. That's the black chin. they're just now coming back. They leave to go to the Indian canyons to the south in the winter because the Costas, Annas, and broadtails that are mating here are just too hard to deal with. And the Calhia, amazing custodians for hummingbirds. Starting to pick up here.
And that purple is pretty.
It's actually not a pigment. It's an iridescence. They have microscopic air bubbles on translucent feathers. So the color you see is depending on the angle of the light and the angle of your perception. It can look like they have a kaleidoscope on their face. You'll see purple and red and blue and magenta. And sometimes if the light is perfect, gold.
But no one's going after that bug on the table there.
No, it's too big.
Oh, is that it?
They like the little ones. I've had them take mosquitoes off my skin.
Oh, really?
Can't even take it. Like it looks like they have like 4 wings, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I can't even. Why are you chasing everybody off? There's lots of us.
I know. It's a powerful instinct to dominate a food source because when they're out of flour, they only get like 1 or 2 sips, and then they have to wait for the flour to make more. And so their instinct is to dominate the food source. And it gets really wild when they're mated because,
It's like you with a burger.
yeah, well, owning the food source tells the girls you're a good bet.
He's sizing you up.
Huh?
Thanks, baby.
How you doing? Yeah, I remember. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Moose.
How are you?
I'm
How are you, Moose?
Yeah.
I know. We're friends,
Yeah.
right?
Hello.
Give space for someone else.
No, you're good.
We're friends. So James, sit down.
Oh, we've been here for almost an hour.
Did we miss the big?
No, it's just
No.
starting now.
All the important
sit.
Stevens
Sit.
are here.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah,
You just had some these.
You doing, bud?
James, take this middle. Oh, take this seat. That's all.
Is that good over there? You want to come on over here?
Yeah, come over here. They'll be more
He's
like.
pretty mobile.
You can probably take the middle seat. Steve will probably stand up and he's only been here like. So take some of those little feeders,
What? Oh, okay.
Got the brake on there.
hold them up. The more still you are, the more
Okay.
That's a
likely
curb
you'll
cut.
be. When I come here in the winter,
You good?
there's 200 hummingbirds.
I was talking to Ken Calvert. Your name came up the other day.
Oh yeah.
Good.
It would work for everybody. I have this set up for birds, not people. So getting in and out can be. Now, if you hold one of these up at eye level, you can watch their tongues. Oh, you will. They have an incredible memory.
Land on your fingers sometimes. It goes through their little teeny legs. You can't believe it. You're like Steve, so hold it by Steve. I like
It's the red shirt.
They do like the red shirt too.
Yeah.
Put
I
on
tell
your,
people if they want to feed hummingbirds by hand, two things you need to do are be still and dress like a flower.
don't smell like you.
Actually, the hummingbirds have no sense of smell.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they find the sugar?
Eyesight.
They just know?
Yeah.
Is it like past?
And there are plants in like Central and South America that keep other pollinators away with a noxious smell that the hummingbirds don't sense and come right to. There's a Indonesian coarse flower in Balboa Park, and the last time it bloomed, hummingbirds went for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it toxic to them, or just the plant just trying
Just
to
smells
keep everyone
awful.
away?
It smells like dead, rotting bodies.
It
Yeah.
does.
And the hummingbirds
Yeah.
can't smell it. And they
Right.
see this ginormous flower. And, okay.
You get one, James?
I got one, yeah.
That's better, friend.
It's going to start picking up
They don't mind the wind too much.
here.
The bird.
They ride it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm watching them like.
Yeah. The stationary hover.
Yeah, even in
Precision
the wind,
flight.
that's what's amazing.
In
Even
the
in the
wind.
wind, they can hold still
Yeah.
like that.
The cat never goes for them?
They did right at the beginning, and the hummingbirds set the boundaries.
They're bold.
Yeah, and they will have no hesitation about dive bombing a cat and going for the eyes.
Really?
Really?
They're smart.
Yeah.
Ross, can you take a photo for my mom?
My dad's been taking a video of me being tired.
And you'll be on YouTube tonight.
It's cool when they're eating and you feel their little wings flapping.
Yeah, feel the breeze from them.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
It is.
If you take your index finger, Bob, and you hold it around the side instead of in the middle.
Like that.
But
You wrap it
right
around a
against
little.
the thing, they might land on you. That's what it's pretty for them.
Have you seen the ones from your nest still?
No, I haven't found them this year.
Somebody just showed me posted a picture of a just hatched nest.
Seems late for them to be hatching now.
Well, the black chins have just started their nesting.
What are these purple ones?
Those are costas,
Okay.
and we have costas and annas and broadtails and rufus here tonight.
Who's kitty cat?
That's Steve.
Yeah.
That's
Two of them.
I've never met your kitty cat.
But they've only been here a few months.
They just sit down. Hold one. It's so cool.
They were a
Oh, okay.
foster thing that turned into forever home.
How'd you start doing this?
I was really, really sick
Yeah.
8 years ago, and about all I was able to do was sit and watch one hummingbird feeder that a friend put up. And as I got healthier, I kept putting them up. And this Palm Springs is a mecca for hummingbirds. We are famous for the hummingbirds here.
I used to live in Big Bear.